He hasn't given you that money because you guys haven't finished the job yet. You guys got about.
Oh no, we got something from the elves.
The can.
Yeah.
We got like a 10 gold each or something, or like 15.
You got a consolation prize.
Yeah, pretty much. You got a participation award.
The cow wash.
Yeah. All right. I don't know if it needs to be raining right now. Let's see. Let's roll for it. Is it raining?
Right.
Let's do this every week.
Town rains rains a whole week every town. After a month, the town is flooded. Everyone has to relocate.
Okay. What is it, England?
Is it?
Man, it's always raining over there. It's ridiculous.
Hmm. Okay. Let's see. Is it raining right now? Fell off the table. No, it's not.
Nice.
Oh.
Just all of a sudden stops. The three of you, well, two of you wake up. I assume you had a night at the inn.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Can I get a health check, actually, from the two of you, just for my own?
Fort save?
No. What? No. I'm just,
Health?
like,
Health?
how much health do you both have? Are you both
Oh, I have
Yeah.
25.
Hold on.
I'm
maxed out.
I've taken 2 points of damage.
But Van is messed up, so... Neius, you kind of... It's Neius, right?
Nice.
Yeah. Neius, you kind of come down the stairs, like... Maybe you're kind of ready to go. Maybe still healing a little bit, some scabs are still in. Vonnegut's kind of like limping down the stairs, like maybe 15 minutes after you.
The heck?
He said he looks messed up.
Oh, didn't you say you look messed up?
No, I'm full. I said I'm maxed out.
Oh, I thought you said, oh, I messed up. Never mind. No, okay.
I was really confused.
Alright, never mind then.
It's like, wait, why am I limping?
Yeah, good point. Actually, quick out-of-game question. Are you recording again, Mike?
Yeah,
Can you?
it's been up for a little, just like a couple minutes.
Okay, perfect. Alright. So the two of you are sitting in this inn. You've noticed, actually, this time around, as the two of you, I don't know, what's your morning ritual, both of you?
Breakfast.
What kind of breakfast? What do you try to get?
Something more on the veggies side of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd go with like something with meat in it. And then I wouldn't sit down and eat per se. I'd kind of take my food and snack on it as I walk around, try to get a feel for my surroundings.
Oh, just in the inn or like outside?
Outside, general area.
Okay. Yes, you don't notice it so much, but actually, yeah, you don't even get a chance to. Vonnegut, you notice that a lot of people are taking notice to you, and like, it's not like the kind that you got back home. It's more like they see you and they're elated and they nod, and they it's like a form of respect. But noticeably much more than you did to begin with when you first got to this town.
I wouldn't nod back just yet. I would just kind of notice it and be like, huh, that's interesting. But I would just keep going on my way, and honestly, I'd actually be looking to find a park where I could sit down in, or just any kind of area like that.
Okay. The place isn't nice enough to have a park, it seems. It's still a little bit run down. Uh,
Wait, I'm sorry. Are there walls in the like surrounding the city, the town?
no, no.
Okay.
Only real fortification is a tower, actually, just to the I want to say north.
Okay. Well, I would head north to the tower and like sit down and lean up against the tower and look out towards the woods while I have my breakfast. I think that'd be the best spot for him.
Nice. Well, cool. And Neius, you get your veggies.
Sorry.
You get some gnarly looking carrots and some potatoes. Uh, some and a lot of just like kind of unknown greens. But you figure that people spent enough time around the forest that they know their way around. But cool. So the two of you finish. Neius, what do you do?
Um, kind of look for kind of notice that Kynan isn't around.
Hmm.
I see. Vonnegut hasn't returned back to the inn, yeah?
Correct. As far as I'm concerned, until he tells me, he's just going to be at the tower.
Yeah, just until I'm done eating. After I finish, I'd walk back.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So you two meet back with each other then.
Nice. How are you feeling?
Kind of stretch my arms out. I'm doing alright. Think I'm ready to keep going. What
Alright.
about you?
I'm feeling the same way. I think the sooner we can clear out these threats, the better. I don't know. I just needed the money to begin with, but I think it's time to move on before these people get too attached to us.
So, have you guys? This is also out of game because it's been a while. Did you guys ever make a report to Kyle, or were you planning on doing that?
I don't think we did because it was really late. I've. Wait,
Huh?
Mike?
Hello?
Huh?
hello. I heard Mike and I was talking over him
No, I was just agreeing with you. I don't think we did either.
because it's like really late. Because
Well-
that's what you did say, yeah. We got back really late.
Yeah, you guys did get back really late, but you also made it apparent to Kyle that you were dropping off people. But yeah, I guess you wouldn't have made that report then, no.
Okay, well,
We'll say that you didn't, which I maybe not necessarily important, but is what it is. So, you guys went down the east path, correct? Are you going to continue back down that way, or are you going to try working from the opposite end?
We're gonna start from west. That's what we agreed on last time, I believe.
yeah. Go to the far one and work our way back.
Right? Cool. So,
I want to pick up some more trail rations before I leave, however.
okay. You can talk to. Oh yeah, you're missing your ranger shit. You can talk to the innkeeper, and he gladly provides you. I think it's what, like 5 silver piece per trail ration.
Yeah.
Give me a charisma check.
Huh. Not like diplomacy or I don't know.
No,
diplomacy.
charisma. Just
Alright.
fine.
Alright.
Okay, yeah, it's 5 silver per.
Alright. I'll buy 4.
Okay. He he pulls out some jerky, cured meats, and kind of packages them up for you.
Thank you.
Realizing you're a non-meat eater. Or was
No, it's just that's not it. It's just decide to have veggies for a day.
Okay, cool.
Mix it up.
I don't know. I don't know if your character's vegetarian or not.
No.
Cool.
I love that you did that to him anyway.
I think my other character, my Inquisitor, was gonna be a vegetarian, but
It makes sense. But I mean, this guy is kind of too bulky to be a vegetarian now.
yeah. So many veggies.
So the two of you are done in town. You're gonna work your way over.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Cool.
Before we set out, let me send you my spells.
Appreciate it.
Oops. It's just I forgot how the fuck do I whisper people? Or I'll just post them, whatever.
So, really quick, Ian, I was kind of looking at the blinded condition to see what would affect me basically beyond 30 feet.
Yeah.
And some of the, I'm looking at the what it says in the glossary now. I'm guessing a portion of it wouldn't, apply because, I can see 30 feet, so, like...
Right, you're not, like, fumbling around and...
Right. Like,
yeah.
It says -2 to armor class.
Yeah, that's not true.
I assume loses dexterity bonus only applies to the area I can't see.
Correct.
And then there's -4 penalty on strength and dex-based skill checks, and opposed perception checks, but...
See, the other thing, though, is, actually, how much to perception check?
That's for an opposed perception check.
Right, so if you're trying to find someone's stealth.
I don't think it's that. I think it's like hearing based, If it's something that relies on vision, I just automatically fail.
Oh.
And then I guess I can aim. It makes sense that I can aim where I can't see, but all opponents are considered to have 50% concealment.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because you can still have a good idea of where someone is as long as you're... I was gonna rule in terms of the armor class thing. As long as you know something's coming from a direction, I will give you that, and you won't have to take the penalty. But if it's just like, all of a sudden, like, combat starts and there's this arrow flying in a random fucking direction that you didn't realize.
Right.
Like, if you're aware of it.
Alright. But what about the feet? Can I still apply the feet?
Oh, the
shield, saving shield, +2...
Can you do that to
shield
yourself?
AC. Not to myself, because I already have 2 shield AC.
Oh yeah,
I'm talking
totally.
about- but to my ally.
As long as you announce it, yeah, I don't care. It's assumed that in this point it's like supernatural, so you don't necessarily have to know. It's well, the character doesn't have to know, but it's just a natural reaction.
Okay. And then...
And besides, we'd have to retcon the arrows that you parried. And let's not.
There's also the effect blind creatures must make a DC 10 acrobatics check, skill check to move faster than half speed.
That's if you're completely blind, yeah.
Right, so that doesn't really apply. And it says characters who remain blinded for a long time grow accustomed to drawbacks and may overcome some.
That's the whole AC thing, which I also remember that last sentence.
So, yeah, that's just what I read up on blinded.
Okay,
I
cool.
think you know some of those stuff would obviously not apply since I can see at least 30 feet, but
Yeah.
worth mentioning nonetheless.
Well, cool. Well, thank you. I'll keep those things in mind too.
Oh, also just a heads up.
Mm.
Remember how last session I attacked and cast a spell at the same time?
Yeah.
I can do that, well, obviously, but I get -2 for both attacks instead of like.
Because it counts as dual
2 weapon, 5 pin.
Yeah, I don't think I applied that the last time because I didn't realize I had it. But just a heads up.
Well, food for thought. I mean, we're all getting back into the swing of it, so.
Yeah.
I also forgot to mention, it takes a swift action for me to use that steel scarf move.
Oh,
So-
oh wait, to cast it or to swing with it?
To make the steel scarf, and then it
Oh,
takes
okay.
the attack. So that it's like I wasn't really using my swift actions anyways, but just for future reference,
Good, thank you, thank you. That's enlightening.
I should
Awesome.
totally-
Well, no, we're all keeping each other honest here, right?
Yeah.
One way or
but- okay.
I can move 30 feet in medium armor.
Dude, that was so. Alright, whatever. Okay.
All right.
So as we exit the town itself, I want to cast Mount. The only reason I didn't last time is because we had 3 people, but I'm assuming with 2 we should be able to carry 2 people, right? Or no?
Maybe it depends on how much gear you're carrying, but are you lightly encumbered?
I am medium by like
I am
10 pounds.
I am light by like a little over or a little under 30.
Let me look at the rules of Mount real quick. Hate to
Yeah.
be this guy, but
It's just like 2 sentences, which is why I'm like, okay.
a light horse or a pony. Okay, light horse is actually a big deal. Is there
Yeah, there's,
different
like-
types of horses?
Yeah,
Like I
there's,
think
like-
like 5.
Okay. Damn.
There's like a combat ready horse. There's like a heavy horse, yeah, or mount.
I don't know.
I've not seen very much for mounts because I personally don't like the idea of dealing with them.
Yeah, me neither. Tell you what, how heavy do you guys weigh both together?
Um,
Hold on. Total, I
Uh,
have like 100 or 250 pounds of weight on me.
Is that including your own weight?
Yeah.
Okay.
I weigh 264.54 pounds in total.
No, that's 500 pounds. I don't know, man. That's 500 pounds.
That's 500 pounds.
Okay, so wait. Knowing that, can I retcon and just not take mount?
Well, hold on. Give me one last, because I actually might still give this to you.
Okay.
Because a pony, a heavy load counts as 300 pounds, but that's a fucking pony.
Well, it says it summons a light horse or a pony.
Right, and a light horse is still a large creature.
Oh, okay. I see.
Holds a lot more than a pony. Yeah, it's in there, so like if, you know, a little evil gnome summons a horse, he gets a pony. That type.
Yeah.
You're right there, bud.
Yeah.
Here we go, this is what I was looking for.
Didn't he actually use this spell?
Yeah, he did.
Oh wait, hold on. This is for a typical riding horse, some called by called by some as a light horse. It has 16 strength.
I don't know what that would...
Equate? Yeah, me neither. Hold on.
Alright, well, you know what, because that horse also weighs 900 pounds, and I would feel bad putting that, you know...
Yeah.
No, I
half
shouldn't-
its weight around.
Yeah, it would be counted as a heavy load, and you guys could get just as far walking.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's actually really good to know.
Yeah.
So do you mind?
But you can
using
wreck on it.
spells? Okay,
Yeah, I don't care.
'cause-
Because you would have thought about it, and you probably would have come across that scenario once.
I just wanted to try the spell since I'd never actually used it before.
Well, you did.
Yeah, technically I used it.
Yeah.
I apparently. Oh, that's right. I have one of the random potions that I picked up from the camp.
Oh yeah, you haven't checked what it is, have you?
No, I haven't. Suppose that'll be for another day.
Okay. Those are many spells. Alright, well, I'm ready to go.
Okay. Alright, so the two of you head west. You don't find anything eventful up until the dirt crossing where you're pretty, because neither of you can track actually, so neither of you would know any. Neither of you have survival, do you?
I think I have 1 point in it.
Neither of you have a train?
don't.
I
do
have
not
1
have
point,
a
yeah, I
train.
have 1 point in it, but you have a roll?
I mean, sure. I mean, I'll give it to you if it's higher than a 10.
Hey.
Cool. Yeah, you look around and you see that the dirt, especially from how much it's raining, is still recovering from at one point large carts and wagons actually coming through and turning onto this dirt road. And you're kind of just observing and looking. Like, it has been... It'd probably be a week and a half to 2 weeks since the last time a cart actually has been through here, and it looks like it was carrying something extremely heavy. That was it. So you guys get to Dirt Path. It's also, you actually see it this time because there's a little stick with a crooked sign on it. Or, yeah, a crooked sign saying, Black Deforestation Code, no trespassing.
Oh wait, for a second I thought you were about to say, yeah, it points off into this direction.
Well, it does kind of, but
Oh.
it's into the dirt path.
Oh, okay. Is the sign upside down?
No. It's just it's crooked. It's not upside down.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can make it upside down if you want.
No, I don't.
You guys continue. I think I said, what, it would be 3-4 days for the whole expedition to be done in one direction?
Something like that. That sounds right.
Okay.
I think it was 4. I remember 4.
Okay, 4, cool. Because you guys, I thought, considered a third of the way, because you had slept, continued a bit, and found the Drow village, right?
Yeah.
But yes.
Wait, did I? Yeah, you guys know
It was
the
a
Drow.
camp.
You guys know they're Drow.
I thought we didn't. I didn't.
Well, you didn't, but Vonnegut, why don't you give me an Arcana check for whatever reason? Please, just to see this, so I can roll with it. Just. Yeah. So, the last night kind of spent some time pondering what you guys came across, and you've heard, especially back up north in Lockmount, or not Lockmount, but I think you were Aelwick, right? In the libraries of Aelwick, you read that there were dark elves just south of you, actually, who had been fairly dormant and quiet, but had been known for capturing and enslaving humans that were around this area, and that they were called Drow. They're a very
No, I do know this because when I dropped the guy off, he told me the stories, like how they were like
Yeah.
children's stories. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that too. Cool.
Wait. So
was-
wait, from when we went back to what town were we? Were we in Wyland or Barton?
Barton.
Okay. Wait. So the guy at Barton told us, or this is from a different expedition?
This is
It was on.
after I dropped the dude off, all the guys off. We were all trying to get information. I pulled one of the guys off to the side and had a conversation with them.
Oh, okay. I probably wasn't there then, because I was
No.
hanging out with Rory, giving him some swords.
I met up with
That's
you
right,
guys
that's right.
later and just like explained what was going on, but I didn't actually tell you about the drow.
Is that a conversation that does happen?
Yeah. As we're on the road, I can just bring him up to speed on what's going on.
Well, do you want to give him your interpretation of it, like now, or just go with it?
Yeah, no, I'll try. Here. Why is Kynan still in? Okay, well.
Yeah, I don't know.
It always says he's in roll 20. I don't.
So,
Tom effect.
Neius, I know we already left. Before we go any further, I should probably explain to you what everyone in the town fears. It's those elves that we fought last time we went out. They're rumored to basically be body snatchers. It's one of those hold your kids close boogeyman type stories where, dark of the night, they come in and take your children, take your family members, and enslave them out in the forests. A lot of people have gone missing and have never come back, so no one really knows exactly what they're up to, but the people we brought back from the camp, they were definitely under some kind of spell, so I can see there's some merit to it. I don't know how dangerous these drow are. Obviously, we fought them once, but that might have been a small camp for all we know. Just letting you know, you might want to keep your head on a swivel out here.
Well, and I'll kind of point to my eyes. I'll do my very best to keep an eye out.
Right.
What are you laughing about?
No, I just think it's hilarious that this whole I can barely see. I love
I
it.
completely
Oh.
forgot. Yeah. No, I completely forgot that was a thing. That's why. We don't have
Alright,
our
fair enough.
we don't have our sneaky perceptive guy with us, so.
Yeah, where did he end up going? I noticed he must have morning sickness, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah. We told him what time we were gonna leave, so I mean, if he doesn't want to go, it's fine. Just can't wait up for it any longer.
That's pretty good, actually. Alright, so... You guys actually make it to nightfall this time around. Down this dirt path. No interruptions. You've been enjoying the scenery, Vonnegut. Seeing as how when you were sitting...
So that's some nice dirt road.
Yes. Maybe once or twice, a deer might come close enough to your vision, Neius. These ones here seem to be kind of curious. But anyway, it turns night. How do you guys set up camp? What do you do?
You want me to take the first watch, Vonnegut, or do you want to do first watch?
I can take first watch. I don't mind.
Okay. That sounds good.
I think maybe we should set up on the path tonight, actually. I saw signs of carts coming through. Might be other people. Maybe we can warn them away from the area as they come by.
Alright. That sounds good to me.
Alright. Well, I will take the first watch.
Oh, Ian, the out of character. I also learned that apparently light won't spoil dark vision.
Oh, wait, no, but there's still light sensitivity, though.
No.
Oh, you're talking about your dark vision.
My dark vision, yes.
Yes.
I didn't know that it wouldn't spoil. I thought that's why, because I thought it would spoil, but it doesn't. So. Thought
Yeah,
that was
no.
pretty neat.
And dude, your guy is fucking magical. You know.
Yeah.
The rules of nature don't apply to him. Well, I don't know if it's magical so much as spiritual. There we go. I guess it's because it's technically like a god, but I don't know. It's divine power.
There's a well, I don't know if it was angry, but some god was like, wouldn't it be funny if we cursed this guy?
Yeah.
and then they did.
It's just a prank, bro.
It's just a prank, bro. That's amazing. Alright, well, I'll keep that in mind. Let's see.
Or at least that's how I imagine it going down.
Sure. First watch is Vonnegut, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What a roll. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. You say you guys stay on the path, right? Vonnegut, I need you to give me a perception check.
Okay, 1 sec.
Better than I'm ever gonna do.
Well, yeah.
Oh, that's actually a 20, not a 21. Oops.
I mean, still, that's fucking nice. Glad to see that.
Nice roll.
I need, the opposition, though. Where is it? damn it, I have to look it up in a different book. Thought I could have it here. But no, never. It can't be that easy.
How close did we settle on the path? That is a good question. Did we just like set up right next to it, or did we set up in the trees by the path?
I guess the trees by it.
Okay, but I mean, you guys have a campfire going though.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Okay. You hear... Well, actually, no, I need to... You hear rustling, first of all, opposite from the other side of the, Like, let's say you were on the southeast side of the path. You hear it coming from the northwest, the other side of this road. Rustling. And you look over and you could see a shadow moving through it. That's being illuminated by your campfire.
Okay. Not able to make out quite what it is. It just looks like a shadow.
Well, I just need to... Hold on. It depends. Oh, my goodness. Yes. You see a dark figure, the bow on its back.
Okay. I want to.
Yeah.
I want to move to wake up Neius, and also cast light in its direction.
Huh. Okay.
Actually, no, sorry, I can't. It has to be a.
You have to touch for light, yeah.
It's a, yeah, I do.
That's a touch. Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can
throw him at the guy.
Well, I was gonna say there are unique ways you can apply that. You can apply it to a rock and throw it.
Oh, I'm gonna cast it through my raven and make the raven fly at it.
Oh. That's... I forgot you had the
So did I.
So yeah, the raven was kind of like chilling in a tree right above you, and you give this command to the raven, and it goes from this calm, peaceful vibe to maybe yellow, a tinge of yellow, like uncertainty, and it flies waringly over there. You hear the rustle get extremely violent. And an arrow flies at the ground. What's the AC?
For the raven?
Yeah, or sorry, not the crow, the raven.
Hold on, I have to look this up.
Actually, more importantly, how much health does it have?
Oh my god.
No.
Wait, is Raven about to be ripped? Don't you need that to cast your spells?
No, it's just like it's nice though. Nice.
Oh no, that's a wizard. That's right. They can.
Well, that's a bonded object.
Oh, I thought
not
they could
not a
pick familiar orb. I thought they could pick.
Yeah, so can mages. That's what he elected to do.
Oh.
So the AC
okay.
is 14.
What's the health on it?
Does it gain health per level with me, or does it just like stay the same?
I don't know. I want to say it has hit
Is it-
dice with the wizard.
I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. Okay, so for a third level, its health per level is 1d8 minus 1. And its base is 3. So, hold on.
Hit dice for the purpose. Okay, hit points. The familiar is half the master's total hit points, rounded down, regardless of its actual hit dice. What's your health?
Okay, 33. So it's.
Oh shit! That's 16.
Oh my god. that's one ripped bird.
What? No.
That's. No. Like he's saying the bird is like strong as hell.
Like
Not
ripped,
not
like... Okay.
That's one rest in peace, bird.
Here, let me. It also has natural armor bonus, depending on its master's class level. So you're third level, right?
Yes.
So it has +2 natural armor.
So
Every 2 levels, it gets a natural armor bonus.
Okay, I need to record this.
Yeah, so take your level, divide it by 2, and round up, and that's how much natural armor it has.
Okay.
Along with everything else. But anyway, this bird... Actually, wait. No, I'm not gonna do that. No, they have bows, not... not a hand crossbow, which would have... Let's see. Oh yeah, I would have crit. But no, we're not gonna crit this bird.
Nice.
So you see an arrow fly into your raven, and all of a sudden the the tinge of yellow turns into bright yellow as it goes and just like soaring right back at you.
Sorry.
The bird takes 4 damage.
Damn it.
And also, I need you to make a fort save for that bird.
This bird just has an arrow sticking through it when it flies back to back to Vonnegut.
Well, it didn't get speared like like a turkey might when you're hunting it, but like it probably grazed it, or like at least did enough damage to its wings that it's struggling to get back to you.
Yeah.
Did you give me the fort save?
Yeah, it's that nice 4 right there.
It's a wonderful 4.
Okay, the bird flies at you. What's your raven's safe space with Vonnegut? Like, what does it do when it's like?
Probably perch on my shoulder.
Okay. It does more than just go for your shoulder, but it tries to like hide itself in your coat. What do you do though in the meantime?
I was gonna go wake up Neius.
Okay, so I mean, you casted light, and then like that's probably when you motioned over to Neius. You wake him up.
What's up?
We have company.
Boy, oh boy. Alrighty.
You look back over to the bushes where you saw the rustling, and the rustling's completely gone. It looks like that person left. As you're kind of investigating, the the bird that's hiding in your coat actually just falls out of your coat entirely.
What?
And you just hear on the ground, and you look, and your raven is just motionless.
Neius, do you know how to heal by chance? I know you have some versatility in spells.
Let's see. First, I'll cast stabilize on it. What
Alright.
happens?
The bird is still laying there motionless.
I cast Cure Light Wounds.
Okay, give me actually, it's your 1d8 plus 3, right?
Yeah.
It's max health now, but it's still laying there motionless.
That's all I got.
What?
What do you want me to do? Put a shield on it?
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know what's going on. It's never done this before.
I detect magic. Is there something magic with it? Well, it's a bird made of magic, right? Never mind, that doesn't help.
Ness, whatever you do, don't panic, okay? Just don't panic.
The two of you are looking at this like tinge of light that's just lying on the ground on this poor bird. How long does light last? Do you just let it, like, would you have had the peace of mind to actually take the light off this poor bird?
No,
as
I
it's
wouldn't.
just, like...
I'm panicking.
I kind of rummaged through my bag. Well, I got a healer's kit. I don't know if that's gonna do anything. Got this potion.
Okay.
I don't know what the potion does, but
Stop. I'm just gonna put an arm out and like kind of keep him his arm length. And okay, it's my raven. I made the call. I'll pass your mom.
I give him the healer's kit.
It's okay. I have my own.
Oh.
Give me one more fort save for this bird.
Okay.
Hey!
So, it's perfect because this conversation was about a minute long. As you move down to talk to it, or not talk to it, but patch it up, it starts twitching.
But
Twitch, and eyes kind of open up, and it's just kind of like you see, like you feel the it was a blank slate, now it's just pure yellow again, and goes just like straight into your.
oh my god, I was so scared. I'm gonna bundle it up in my scarf actually, and
Okay, you
keep it
wrap it
warm.
up like a burrito.
Yeah.
It accepts. It accepts. The yellow kind of turns to a green, and now it's just kind of relaxed. It does. Does it speak the language yet, or do you speak the language better yet?
I think that's
But-
the next level. I'm trying to find the sheet for the familiar, and I can't find it.
I thought ravens could speak one language that the owner knows, yeah?
But I think it's
Or
only
like-
at a certain level.
Oh.
No. I think it does at first level. It's if you understand it or
Remember,
not.
it knows.
Don't. I mean, you can tell him if you want.
Well,
I know what it
yeah,
knows.
yeah, it knows that.
So yeah, you hear the bird. Actually, this is probably really concerning to you, Neius, because you just hear. How does it sound?
That's a good question. I was just thinking about that.
Something like along those lines. It's just like croaking these words out, but you understand it. Van. Saying, "Weak in my blood, help."
I don't know how. I don't have anything for that.
Are you saying this in common to the bird?
Yeah, I'm just like
Okay.
shouting at it basically.
you just hear distressed raven noises.
I can't find the emote that perfectly describes my face right now. I forget. I don't know how to even describe it. It's like, it's not the Lenny face, but people would do it before. It's like the circle with like that raised eyebrow kind of thing,
Oh yeah.
with the two eyes. I have no idea how else to better describe it, but I'm
You just saw this demonic sounding bird just
I
like
just
croak
kind
out.
of like I just kind of have like this. What the?
I'm gonna speak back to it in our language and say rest, and I'll give it like a half dose of or not even a half dose. I'll give it a little bit of the sleeping herbs,
Oh, nice.
and I give it some water from my water skin to help him get it down. And then I'm gonna take out the fancy pillow that I got from the Dark Elf encampment and lay him down.
Don't forget the pillow. That's the real loot right there.
Pillow.
Pillow.
Hit people and they'll go to sleep.
It's true.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to get him to rest.
Okay, yeah, the sleeping herbs kick in for this bird really quickly. Seeing as how it accepts it and doesn't try to fight it. And it rests. You notice some of its black feathers just kind of lying on the ground next to you. Probably distressed when it fell off, when you fell from your coat. Is it a he or she?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I've been saying he just because it's shorter, but like, no, honestly, it's, but
Maybe we can think about that.
yeah.
But we don't have to decide now. If there's some significance to it, or if there's none. Who knows? Do I have? That's what I need. But yeah, what do you guys do now that this has been dealt with?
If it was near the end of my watch, I guess I'll follow suit and go to.
This was the first half of your watch, actually.
Okay. Well, I'll tell Neius, whoever that was must have wandered off. Maybe we should move our camp before they might bring a little more.
Yeah, that might be a better idea.
I mean, I hate to say it, but we might do better without a campfire tonight.
Alright. I mean, it's not an issue for me, but... Well, aside from, barely see.
Yeah.
But alright, we'll relocate.
we'll pack up and move. I want to say like 20-30 minutes walk, just west-ish, and set up camp again.
Okay.
And I'll just continue my walk for the rest of the night.
Are you like fully packed up, like you're gonna travel, or are you just kind of holding these things?
I'll just hold things. I'll just hold this stuff. Like, I'm not going.
Give me a
too
perception
far.
check.
Not bad. Where are you? Nice.
You, as you're walking down this path, poor Neius doesn't get to make any of these rolls.
Well, is
Well,
it
actually,
within
why don't
30?
you?
Is it within 30 feet?
No, but it would be audible as opposed to.
Oh, so it'd be at a -4. Yeah, because it's. Or would it? Or is there any penalty at all?
I would say no, because you're used to having to rely on your. Yeah, no penalty. Just give me, because you're only looking for audible, and I'll give you only audible. Yeah. So. Alright. You see. That's actually really comical. You see the same figure, Vonnegut. You see it. You hear it. Neius, you hear. Your roll was high enough, Van. You hear 3 separate rustles and footsteps, even
Let's-
on your left.
I'll put an arm out and stop him. I'm just gonna listen intently and wait.
Rustling stops.
I'm just gonna keep listening for a good, 30 seconds to a minute, and just, lay low.
I'll use both of your perception skills. You both hear an arrow on a bow pulling back. You hear the. You guys doing anything?
I would have been
Defense.
donned. I would have been donned in my stuff, and I would be ready to like kind of saving shield.
As soon as I hear that, I'm gonna drop all my stuff, or all the stuff I'm carrying from the camp, and try to be battle ready.
Okay, cool. I need. First
wait,
of all, the stuff hits the ground here. Squawk!
I would
I need initiative rolls from all of you. From both
let's
of you.
see. What would I start? What would I start with? I have so much stuff to start with. I'll just start with iron weapon. I will.
We'll start with initiative roll.
Oh yeah, that's a good start.
Not bad, not bad.
Well, I would have made the iron weapon, hearing the bowstring draw.
Where's
Oh. Well, I guess I'm taking my time anyways. Unless I don't get enough time to create that iron weapon while I hear the bowstring.
No, because this was I was making it so you guys could actually hear it.
But not
Right.
enough time to act. Okay.
Correct. That was the initiative roll. They fucked up their stealth so bad that they lost all surprise entirely. Alright, Neius has a 9. Van has a 13 Reno, better than the 3 he had last time, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is their initiative? That's the question. Where does it say initiative? Oh, here it is. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Alright. Who was on the left? Actually, no, it doesn't matter. Van, what's your AC?
14?
Plus saving shield.
What was
Yeah.
+2?
+2.
17.
An arrow goes straight into your shoulder. You take 1 damage. I need a fort save from you. An arrow goes flying at you, Neius. You're battle ready, so I'll say you're expecting something. Yeah, I know. It glances off of your armor. Okay. Man, it's your turn.
Okay, so
It's kind of. Sorry, that's kind of scary to think about. Where like you expect something and you just feel like an arrow just bounce off your armor.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty scary actually.
But you're used to this, you know?
I'm used. I'm used to it, but you know.
From an outsider's perspective, definitely.
Yeah, from an outside, like that's just kind of thinking about it.
It's like every day is a horror movie.
So you said I could hear 2 things off to my left.
Three
I thought it was
three
three.
sets of
Three.
footsteps.
Can I discern how far away they are?
You can't really see,
Yeah.
actually.
I want to cast Flare in the direction of the 3 of them.
Okay.
While also moving. I'm gonna go 20 feet towards them.
Cool. So, Neius, will you follow suit with him? Like, will you go with him? Because it just makes it easier since the 2 of you
Right.
are next to each
Naturally.
other. Okay, cool.
Yes.
It doesn't say how much. It's just a burst of light. That's what flare is. Are you sure
Yeah.
that's what you want?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you as you're running, you cast flare and you see an illumination about 40 feet from where you started. So now 20 feet if you're 20 feet in their direction.
Okay.
3 elves staggered between each other. So like a triangle shape pointed straight at you guys.
Yeah.
And they all, let's see. Okay, so they all need fort saves. What's your DC?
15.
Okay. So the one that it was closest to looks almost dazed, actually.
Nice.
But you get it's like a strobe light effect if you only get the first one.
Yeah.
You just hear a lot of noises from this person. From this one elf.
Rabies. Yes, rabies.
Rabies, yeah. Okay, yeah, you move up. Neius, you move up 20 feet, and you see this explosion in 20 feet in your vision, so it's nice you can actually see something. But 3 elves staggered, pointed in your direction with their bows out.
Alright. I use my standard action to create an iron weapon, an iron warhammer.
Ooh. Okay. But otherwise, you've moved up with him.
Yes, and that's it for my turn.
Yep. Let's see. This is the one that was dazzled. So we'll probably move back to its friends, maybe 10 feet off, and then take a shot at the one leading. That'd be Vonnegut.
Saving shield.
What's your AC now?
Do I still have the thing? The shield?
Yeah.
Can we just like assume at this point if I'm standing next to Vonnegut, I'm always going to be using.
I wasn't sure if you had to like channel it or if it was just like there.
It's an immediate action, but like because that's the case, can we just assume like unless I say
Sure.
otherwise?
Yeah. Okay. 17.
Just barely hits you. Nicks you again in the shoulder. This actually no, not nicks you, but implants itself into your shoulder, dealing 5 damage. I need you to make another fort save.
Damn it.
Okay. 2 more arrows follow suit in your direction. It's a miss and a miss.
Jesus Christ.
Ben.
Okay. The lights should be gone by now, right?
Yeah. I mean, it was instantaneous. You
Yeah.
saw the direction that they were in, but
I want to try something.
go for it.
So, okay. So what I want to do, I want to cast light to make another burst of light, obviously, and during that burst, I want to make my attack.
Oh, like flare or light?
Flare.
Huh. Interesting. Okay, yeah, you do the same thing. I'll roll their. You've you successfully redazzled one of them. But you move up and you take a swing at a -2.
Okay. I also want to make note I'm using my Mage's Pool swift action.
Oh, to make it a +1 weapon?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, one sec. Let me double check my modifier. Oof. Oh, wait, that's at a -2. So that's 11.
11 is not enough. You swing above this elf. You slice some of its long hair as you overhead, or you swing upwards. Neius.
I will cast. What is it? Shield of Faith on Van to give him +2 deflection AC, and I'll move up with him.
Yep. So yeah, now you're basically next to this drow too. Oh, elf. I suck. It's hard. It's hard.
That's like the end of my turn, I guess. I can't do else. I casted my spell. I use my
Okay, Shield of
standard,
Faith
use
is
my-
another +2 though, right?
Yes.
Wait, so what is your immediate action? Is that deflection?
That's my saving shield. That's my immediate action.
Well, yeah, but what AC is that? What
Shield.
kind of
Shield AC.
shield? Oh yeah, which is perfect. Okay, cool. Just making sure. So yeah, now you have another +2 AC then.
Someone's
The one you.
Watch ball.
Yeah, I just turned it off because.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, no, that's me. The tea that I got from that cafe, I'm seeing if there's any green tea left in the bag, and I just refilled the cup.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sipping on tea.
So yeah. I need to do this more often.
Never boils.
Anyway, the one that you swing at drops its weapon, pulls out rapier, swings at you. Takes a stab with, it looks like a rapier, and
What did he roll?
next to your arm.
What did he roll?
That was an attack roll.
No, but what did he roll? Was it over 15?
No. I'm flavor. Puts it into your chest, but like your armor like deflects it off.
Okay. No, sorry. The reason I asked is because I don't get the shield or the deflection bonus if it's a melee attack, right?
No,
You get the deflection because it's,
Oh, I'm
deflection.
shield.
Okay. There's a
and
lot.
then you get my saving shield because it's shield AC.
Okay.
Because I'm next to you. It only works when I'm next to you.
Okay. Sorry about that. I was just making sure that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. The other two shoot arrows at you this time, Neius. Unless I roll a 20, it's not gonna hit. So.
See.
Yeah, Van, you're up.
Okay. I want to cast light on my sword
Cool.
and then swing at the guy who just swung at me.
Another -2,
Yes.
but go on. That was a 13. Oh, okay, there we go.
No, that's me.
Ooh, wait, is that a confirm?
Let's see.
Do you really have 28? Okay.
No,
that's
that's just a round. Those are rounds left for just as a reminder for how many for my duration of my cold iron. The fight probably won't last that long, but you know.
Yeah. Okay, but roll for damage because that's definitely a hit. You how do you swing?
I'm going straight, like top down.
Woo! You don't hack the elf in half, but it gets stuck in its shoulder, just like you ram it. You hear this this woman scream in pain as you rip the bastard sword out from her shoulder and kick her off of it. Neius.
Would love to cast Lead Blade right now, but I ain't got time for that. Wait, would that even work with a Warhammer?
I don't know. No, probably not.
Okay, that's just the name, like blades. But as long as it's a melee weapon. Anyways, I'm gonna take a swing if I can type.
Yeah, you move up to one of the other elves that are maybe 10 feet off.
Oh, okay, I guess. Well, no, I want to stick with the one next to Van.
Well, no, that he just.
Oh, is
that
that
one.
dead? Oh, that one's
Yeah.
dead?
Yeah,
Oh.
he rammed his bastard sword into this elf's shoulder, like top down, and then kicked her off of it.
Hang on.
Oh, aggro.
I just thought of something. I don't think Vonnegut would be okay with this. Like,
Hello? Hello?
yeah.
Hi.
Okay, sorry, I had to...
Well,
Well,
if you didn't think about it in the moment, then
no, I
No.
just thought about it as I hacked her shoulder off, basically.
well, you didn't hack it off, but like you.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, I just had a thought.
What did I miss? Because I had...
Nothing.
No, it's fine.
Nothing.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
nothing.
so I'll go over to the one... Whatever one's closer to me then. I guess the one on the left, right?
Yeah.
Miss.
Maybe. Yeah, just Ooh. No, that's just barely a hit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It looks like the elf like pulls up its arm to block it, like expecting there to be a shield, and then realizing there's not, just because. Yeah. So you take this Warhammer straight into the left arm, into its side. Roll for damage. Danny?
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, you're looking at Warhammer damage.
Yeah, I had to talk to someone.
Okay.
Oh.
How about
Yeah,
that?
there's no. You
I'm
This
sorry.
poor elf. Yeah, this poor elf. You hear another this woman screaming in pain as you take your warhammer and ram it into, like, you hear a lot of bones crack, not just the arm, but like in the rib, and you just see her crumple.
I kind of actually like wince at that.
Yeah, no, it's not a. That was definitely not pretty. The last one runs. Doesn't drop the weapon, but tries to sheath it as well as it can, and runs into the forest beyond the darkness. Combat's over. I mean, unless you want to chase this one down, but
No.
The music fades out perfectly. That's great.
yeah, I don't know how that happened. Right.
Oh. I'm just kind of like, I don't know if I want these kind of bludgeoning weapons again. That's brutal.
Yeah.
And the iron weapon will shatter from like chunks and away when I no longer need it.
Yeah. So it does just disappear, or is there like an actual refuse that's left over as it just like falls apart?
It's supposed to, like, I guess, just go away. But, for sake of flavor, we're saying that it just dissipates chunk by chunk.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh, and whenever you'd swing and like the further in it was, you'd like there'd be bits and pieces of iron just like.
Yeah.
Liquefying,
It
yeah.
just.
That's cool.
Do you still want to move more, Van,
No.
to relocate?
We should be alright where we are. How about you? You go back to the gear and set up best you can. I'm gonna take a second.
Hmm. Okay. I go and get the camp set up again.
While he's doing that, I mean, obviously they're both pretty hurt, but are both of them dead, or are they just like bleeding out on the ground?
Let's see. They're both bleeding out on the ground. They're not dead.
The one that I hacked into, I want to take. I want to take one of the potions, the one that seemed to heal the guys from before, and I want to try to force it down his throat.
Well, you begin to you realize it's a she. First of all.
Well, yeah, sorry.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. You just do that. Like, how are you positioned over her then when you're doing this?
I'm basically gonna be not cradling her, but like I'm gonna have her head up, and I'm just gonna be pouring the potion in with my other hand, you know, just so that it let gravity do the work for me.
Okay. Give me a 1d8 plus 3. Because you're the one feeding her this. Oh, okay. The hack wound on the shoulder, completely just reconstructs. It's just because you do have the light at this point. There's just dark skin there where you hacked in. She opens her eyes. What does she do?
If she screams, that other drow who left is gonna be really confused.
I think she struggles to get away from you, like, the moment she realizes that you're basically...
I'm just gonna...
And...
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, I don't want her to, like, disappear, you know, but...
No. She, like, rolls away and, just kind of staring at you with, her white, pupilless eyes. It's just basically, like, glass.
I'm gonna speak in Elven. Hopefully this gets through. I'm sorry for what we had to do. Just can, like, slowly try to approach her.
Huh. Do not know how this spawned. I think when you even start speaking Elvish, the elf is even more confused. You take a step forward, she takes a step back. But hasn't run, is like semi-curious but extremely wary.
I'm just gonna cycle through my languages, see if she understands any of them.
Well, no, because she reacted to when you said sorry for what we had to do.
Okay.
Like there was a very clear, like, understood,
Yeah.
and even more confused.
I'm gonna like slowly beckon towards the camp and say, I have bandages. I know that you might not be ready to go just yet. Let me just patch you up and you can be on your way. And I'm gonna nod and say, yeah, okay.
She speaks back in Elvish, saying, "My wounds are fine. Why are you showing me kindness?"
I always like to think of myself as better than being a killer, but in light of recent events, I've had to take many lives, and it's something I can't take back. I only hope that I can help the few that... Or, I'm sorry, I only hope that the few I can help will make a difference in the long run.
You see kind of the tension that was like in her shoulders. As actually, like there was at one point when you took that step forward, she like reached for a weapon and realized it wasn't there. It kind of relaxes. She speaks up. She says, "You're an interesting human."
Interesting's a word that's used a lot around me.
I might say foolish, but she doesn't groan, but she sighs in thought. Says, "Be careful what that misguided kindness might bring you." And she moves over to the other elf as she notices that's on the ground. Let's see if that elf's dead. Let's find out. Fail, fail, fail.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh. Okay. She moves over. Kind of searching for a pulse. Seems a little relieved. Picks the elf over her shoulder.
Wait, before you go, I know you're going back to your camp, and this information that I'm about to give you, well, you make the decision when you hear it, but we're here to clear this area of any threats. That is our one and only purpose in these woods. I don't want to have to kill any more of your sisters, any more of your family, but if you keep attacking us, you'll leave me with no choice. You understand this, right?
Of course, that's the life we've chosen. She looks down for a moment, looks back at you, says, "What is your name?"
Vonnegut.
Let's just all remember that.
Be safe on
And
that. Then I'll just turn around and go back to the camp.
she turns around too.
I'll go to Neius and say, hey, I think it's safe to set up a fire again. The warmth. I could use the warmth right now.
Okay.
If you don't mind, I think I'm gonna try to get some sleep.
I go for it.
I'm gonna aid in setting up the campfire and then take some of the sleeping herbs myself.
Okay. The crow kind of struggles. The burrito that you made him into is not really rolling towards you, but like wobbling because it can't even move its wings at this point. It's just like.
I just kind of imagine it.
Yeah.
Imagine it moving like a snake. like trying to crawl like that.
Yeah, you just hear squawk, squawk, squawk. And maybe that kind of relieves you a little bit, Vonnegut, as you. And actually, so you're sleeping. Are both of you sleeping at this point?
I am awake. I don't get to recover spells, huh?
Yeah, that's kind of the downside of having only 2 people. Is you don't actually, because like with 3 people you can do 3-4 hour watches and everyone gets at least 8 hours of sleep. But with 2, it's like.
It's gonna be exhausting, to say the least.
Well, you just hope you don't run into too many things. The dice are acting really funny today. Oh man, I'm so used to it just being a night.
Yeah. Okay.
It's up to you though. Well, obviously it's up to you.
I mean, I'll stay awake. Might be a bit, No, I wouldn't. I'll just be like...
Okay. So you stay awake. Let's see if it can be fun. Okay, now it's probably cool. You guys do your thing. Nothing more eventful happens in the night. And sun comes up. Where did you guys set up camp? Right where you fought, or back of like the other
just
direction?
where I dropped all my stuff. It's like we went back.
I should point out you did have an arrow still sticking out of you when you tried to go back to sleep, but maybe.
I'll work around it.
Yeah. And this is maybe give me what's control of body? Maybe give me a constitution check. This isn't like anything bad that's about to happen to you, but I'm just curious if you feel it. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to. My DC was 13. Sorry.
Oh well.
Okay. So yeah, sun comes up. You are there are a couple like there's a bow lying on the ground with a rapier. See, the other body would have been another bow. Yeah. So. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna pull the arrow out.
Yeah, that's a good idea. The arrowhead doesn't come out, actually. You just managed to pull the shaft.
Oof.
Yeah, and it's quite painful, actually.
Yeah. I don't know.
The-
Seeing as the arrowhead has like poison or something on it, I think I might want to get that out of there.
Your bird has like a maybe sympathy would be something in like the realm of blue, I guess.
Yeah.
But anyway. Yeah, it would take some work to get the arrowhead out.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go for it anyway. I'm gonna take out my healer's kit and just do the best I can.
Have you ever seen a Western? Well, I shouldn't say ever seen a Western, but like there are a lot of Clint Eastwood movies where like someone gets shot with an arrow and they have to deal with getting it out, and it's like this long and arduous process.
Oh, God. No, I have not seen that.
Yeah, because ideally you don't yank the arrow shaft out like you just did. You actually push the arrow entirely through, kind of like a bullet.
Yeah.
Usually because of the serrated edges, yeah.
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 That's kind of just there. It's gonna tear all my shoulder flesh when I try to pull it out.
Hey, Vonnegut. We can, if you want any help with that, I can try, you know. We could do a few things. I could try to push or pull it out and then just heal you. Probably still gonna be a little funky afterwards, but
Give me a wisdom check, Neius, because you're more familiar with this.
no, I'm not.
Well, healing people, yeah, I bet. Okay, yeah, perfect. So, you know that, like, typically when you heal someone, the body actually reconstructs itself in a way where it actually just rejects pieces like that while still just healing just fine.
Oh, okay.
It's magic.
Oh yeah, magic healing. Well then, I would be more like, here, let me just help you out with that, and I'd cast Cure Light Wounds.
There we go. We got there eventually.
Okay, I was legit about to just poke a bigger hole to rip the arrow out.
You know what, let me, I don't even know how much hit points you have. You've probably taken damage anyways, so.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Is that your thing? You healed me for 8, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I healed you for 8.
Cool.
And then you got the arrowhead out.
Nice. Okay.
It kind of, you see the arrow, like the flesh is pushing the arrowhead out. And how, are you at full?
I am now, yeah.
Yeah, so skin just reforming just pops it right out. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of just be staring at it like, oh.
Well, do you inspect it, or are you just?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like feeling at it with my hand, you know, making sure everything's in order.
You feel well. Let me see. It feels like there was something on it at one point, but not anymore.
Hmm. Interesting. Well, Neius, thank you.
No problem. We have to kind of. We really need to work together if we want to. Seems like, you know, a bit more of these elves, or I guess drow, if you, as you referred to them,
Yeah.
might be more than we had anticipated. So we got to be tip top for what we might encounter.
Understood. Well, let's be on our way. Try to hold on to your spell as best you can. I don't know when the next time we'll actually be able to sit down and get a full day's rest is.
Yeah. Before we head out, do you think you can inspect this potion? Do you I probably
I'll give it
wouldn't.
a shot, but no promises.
Yeah, there is a check to identify potions. I think Vonnegut can make it because it's actually trained Arcana. I believe that's the check.
Okay. Do you have a
Yeah.
roll Arcana then? 'Cause-
Let me make sure.
Okay. Because I think you need to know alchemy to even make the check in the first place.
No.
No.
Well,
No?
alchemists can do like a different way where they get. I forget if they do like a
Oh,
bonus,
like
but they
take a
could do.
sip of it and then.
They can taste test it and be like, oh, this is what it is.
Oh, this is poison.
Oh no. Not enough for like an effect, but you know.
Yeah.
Oh. Find attempt to determine the nature of the liquid inside with a perception check.
What?
What
You
the
sample
heck?
it. You sample it.
We would want to sample it, yeah. That would be the Arcana check.
No, the sampling is a perception check.
What the heck?
The DC is 15 plus the spell level of the potion.
Well, I'm blind. So...
So one thing I just noticed, literally just noticed, is that when my raven is near me, I get +2 on perception and sense motive checks.
Oh.
And a +3 on appraise because it's a raven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm making a perception check, right?
Mhm. That's cool, actually.
Yeah. There's a lot more to it than I originally thought, but
You cannot determine.
yeah. Sorry, man. I've
Yo.
had a potion on me for the longest time that I haven't been able to figure out myself either.
Hmm.
Tastes like magic. That's not...
Hmm. Guy Fieri magic tasting.
Magic
Jesus
now.
Christ. Apparently, so a quick side note, but apparently our store, the Guy Fieri made this like hot chocolate Keurig cups.
That's gross.
So I'm like, I just kind of saw it when I was putting damage back in damage. Also, that's too. Oh my god, the bagging law is so annoying. But well, that'll be
Bagging.
the conversation. Yes, there's a Proposition 67 passed in California. We have
can
banned.
pay for...
We've banned the use of single-use bags, and you now must purchase either reusable plastic or paper, or use
Yeah.
your own reusable.
I remember
Peop-
it was like 10 cents a bag when I was there.
Oh yeah, some people did it early, but now it's like you have to. It's
It's
a law
starting
now.
to happen in Chicago too. There's a lot of places where there's no bags in the checkout area, and then next to the checkout area, there's just individual bags with barcodes on them. So you just scan each bag as you do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's really annoying.
If we, I mean, some of us like really are like, you know, if we already finished the order, we usually won't scan up the bags for like We'll just be like, oh, whatever, free bags, I guess. 'Cause, until they tell us, hey, stop doing that. We, like, none of the checkers or the courtesy clerks really, like, care enough.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah. We're all getting confused, too, because it's like, the law used to be alcohol required a bag. But because bags are purchasable, we don't have to worry about that anymore. So it's like, some of us are trying to adjust to, you know, just putting alcohol back in the cart.
Just like handing out bottles of booze.
Well, yeah.
Fun. Fun.
Anyways,
Southern California, nice. Los Angeles, that's pretty classy.
SoCal.
Boy.
all right, back to D&D though.
Yeah. Well, you guys continue on this trail. Is it raining? That's the question.
You said it
Is
would
that
be a
really
week.
the question?
You said it would be once a week, Ian. Come on, man.
No, I said if it's not raining, then I have to check every day. But if it is, it rains for a week.
God damn it.
Oh my god. So what happens if?
Kidding, it's not raining. Shut up, it's not raining. I know. You guys continue on the trail. Nothing really eventful happens this time around. As you guys check also a trail ration if you can, unless you
Yes.
guys are hunting. No, you are.
I'm not even gonna bother.
Yeah.
Don't really have
So-
the time.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this time it's a lot more peaceful, and at least you feel elated, fan. Or, you know, I think the idea of dealing with something and not killing anybody is a relief.
Yeah.
Anyway, and you kind of get to reap the karma of that. Oh, sorry, go on, yes?
I was gonna pose to Vonnegut. It might take our travels a bit longer, but how about until we're done with this, we alternate our nights just a little longer. One of us will start with just an hour's rest, so that way, at the end of the night, so that way we can get our spells back. It might take us a bit longer for this expedition, but it might be healthier for us in the long run.
Alright. That sounds like a good idea.
That poses the question, who sleeps first?
I think you're more useful with your spells, so if anything, you should sleep first.
Alright.
That way, at least you're guaranteed to have them.
Right. Yeah, so you guys get... You believe it's at... Well, actually, neither of you really know north. So...
Uh-oh.
No.
You're just kind of following this trail, so yeah, you really don't know how far in this trip you guys are. Wait a minute, if survival is trained, do you know north?
I don't...
You have to roll for it still, I think.
Do you?
Well, this thought crosses your mind as you're not really entirely sure when you're gonna hit the end of the road at this point. Like, you were told it'd be 3.5 to 4 days, but you don't really have an indication of knowing how far on the trip you are for pacing
Right.
reasons. So,
Okay.
you guys hit the... Oh, no, you don't hit the end of your second night, actually.
I can't even discern north if I wanted to. I have nothing to go off of.
Yeah. You know, there are those, and like this is in real life, there are those freak of natures who you can blindfold spin in circles and they always know where north is regardless.
Oh, that's
Like they can
nice.
get... My grandpa is one of those people.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and that's one of those stories. He's not around anymore, but it's just like it's interesting. And I would have liked to have gotten a little insight as to like how you even know. But I never got to see it. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's what I need to look up. I'm sorry. Do you guys talk about anything else before event?
Yeah, I would. I just kind of stop Neius again and say, hey, before we go any further, you need to know something about me, where I came from. I'll get to the point. My family was torn apart. I was separated from them, basically banished from my hometown by my own kin. And from that day forward, I vowed not to kill. I didn't want anyone to have to experience the pain that I felt when I came back home and realized that people who I'd created memories with would no longer be around. The last time we went out, I don't know what happened. I don't know what was going through my head. Maybe I was angry. Maybe I just wasn't thinking straight. But I put down 2 people without any second thought to it. But I don't know how much longer I can do that. I just want you to know ahead of time that if I have to kill someone, I will. But given preference, if we can keep people alive, that definitely put my mind at ease.
I'll nod my head in agreement. Yeah, I felt like I was kind of in the same boat. It's only if it's necessary. Maybe not for the same reasons, quite the same reasons as you, but I just hate to do such a necessary, well, not necessary, but just an evil. It's always in the back of my mind,
Yeah.
the idea.
I'll nod respectfully. Well, let's keep going before.
As you say this, I need you both to make a perception check. This
Okay.
does include you. Yes.
Well, I hear really good. Let's go.
No, you don't hear it. That's the most ironic part about it. Two of you are talking. Like immediately you get within 20 feet, and there's a weird coloration on the dirt floor in front of you. It's like fake.
I detect magic.
I mean, are you still walking?
No, I would stop if I saw this odd dirt.
Okay.
Fake
No,
dirt.
there's no magical thing about it. It's not. I should say it's not really fake, but it looks false.
Hey,
Huh?
I'm gonna stop Vonnegut.
Yeah, as I'm about to take a step on it. Huh?
I kind of pointed out.
Yeah, and now you notice once you pointed out. Sorry, go on.
I'm just gonna, take a step back and.
Might be. I just kind of look around, close to me if there's the big enough rock or just any like sizable rocks.
Size.
Like someone, like if you could throw it at someone, it would like, hurt a little bit.
Yeah,
Like just like a hand-sized rock.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, okay. You find a rock and you throw it at this anomaly.
Yeah.
Okay. You throw it, and actually, like the dust on top of it gets kicked up, and it looks like it's some weird cover. When the dirt gets kicked up, and then the cover or the dirt just goes back on it afterwards.
The dirt goes back on the cover? Like
Oh yeah, because you kicked it up, but then like it just resettles.
I see.
But it wasn't like throwing the noise that you heard too. You would also know this. It didn't sound like hitting ground or dirt. It sounded like hitting something soft.
Guess a rock isn't enough to
Yeah.
test.
I need you both to make another perception check.
Hey, look at you.
Neius, you as like you're investigating this. What languages do you speak?
I speak Common and Dwarven.
Okay, so you hear sort of like bickering to your left. Like, you hear and it's going back and forth right now. But they sound like they're trying to be quiet, but they're not.
Hey, Vonnegut, do you hear that? I kind of whispered to him.
Hear what?
Over to the whatever direction those things are.
Bark. You start to hear it too. It's getting louder.
Can I understand what they're saying?
What? Oh my goodness! What languages do you have?
Halfling, Gnomish, Celestial, Common, Dwarven,
Do you have
Common, Orcish.
Goblin?
No.
Okay, no, you don't understand it. But I mean, you might be able to identify what language it is, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Can you see what's going on in that direction, Vonnegut?
You look, and you see this large furry creature like arguing with this little green-skinned goblin. And they're just going back and forth and totally ignoring that the two of that you're just staring at them.
I would tell you what it is, but you wouldn't believe me.
Why don't we why don't you
Actually, I want
describe
to try
it
something.
anyways?
So as you're thinking about it, the other one, the big guy shoves a little green guy over, and 3 more of them go up to him and they're just they're fighting each other.
Actually, I would like to try to identify what language they're speaking.
Yeah. Okay. What is that? Linguistics.
I believe so.
Linguistics. Okay. Let's check the. Yeah, you probably do.
Can I?
It's Goblin. It's Goblin.
Yeah. Can I attempt to speak to them in Goblin, despite not knowing it?
Super broken goblin that you may have picked up here and there watching those goblin shows.
It's late night Goblin shows.
Maybe. Ah, shit. You had a really high roll. I want to give this to you. You'll have to give me a separate linguistics roll to actually say what you want to say.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, I wanted you to tell me first, but go on.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna look at them and say, "Hello, friends."
So, Neius, you hear Van go, "Barky bark," and all the fighting just stops, and they're just staring, and they're just frozen. They're not sure what to do. At this point,
I'm just kind of wondering to myself, how many languages is this gonna speak?
you to both of your left, to their right and your left, you just hear thump 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 bark, as it's just you see this giant. Okay, I say giant. He's about your size. Actually, he's human size, but he's large. He looks like 500-600 pounds, running at you guys with a mace. I need you to roll initiative.
Sorry, Neius, I couldn't resist.
Oh, you rolled the same again. That's funny.
Yeah, I'm just taking my time.
Oh, so as this thing's charging at us, I was like, "Hey, Neius, you know the no killing rule?"
Wait, no, the
no killing rule, the thing we just talked about.
what about it?
I harbor no reservation towards goblins, so just letting you know.
So then who do you harbor reservations for? And then I'll probably at this point I'll see it coming to sight
Okay, sorry, I have a lot of rolling to do. Give me a second.
Yeah.
You guys
Do I have-
seriously
do
started
I-
this fight. So,
do,
I'm throwing on.
do I have enough time to create an iron weapon?
No, because this thing is. That's funny. I'm gonna lead some new battle music soon. Yeah, this stuff is really cool, but
if it's the only song.
yeah.
Jesus Christ, bugbear.
Oh Jesus. Oh hey, you deciphered it. Yeah, it's a bugbear.
I mean, I kind of figured from big fuzzy creature, but
Oh, I didn't know.
for two of them.
I thought it was just like a hairy orc or something. I don't know.
I
Don't you remember? Yeah, the
I
dark.
remember
I mean,
this
I remember,
twice.
yes, but like.
I remember twice. One, the first time was the very first campaign. Ian had I think he used like the same prompt for both of us because I think we were running separate stuff, but he used that as like a template to like just I don't know, I guess get in there learning the game easier.
Yeah.
But I remember like we fought like a bazillion goblins and like bugbear. And then there was the 3 bugbears in the forest.
That just. Oh god. That whole combat system was hilarious.
That was amazing.
But anyway, the 2 goblins are like struggling to get off of the one bugbear that is also like launching the 2 of them off because they're struggling. The one is charging. Who's on the left and who's the right?
I'd probably be on the right since I was the one investigating the
Yeah,
trap.
that's true.
Yeah. Okay. So Vonnegut, you just hear just boom, 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 and he takes a swing at you with a spiked club.
Okay. Ian, would I've had enough time to at least draw my shield?
Yes.
Okay, so that I can. I want to be able to use saving shield. Okay.
Yeah. But he just maybe out of just the confusion of everything going on, just like over your head, just. It's a big swing though, nasty. Like could do some serious damage.
Yeah.
One of the goblins pulls out its short bow and gets into position. Van, it's your turn.
What position are the goblins firing from?
They haven't even started firing yet.
Okay.
Do you think we could get a quick mock-up
Oh, yeah.
of
Sure.
This might be one of those times where
Yeah.
we might need.
Yeah, because the dark elf thing worked fine, but this
Yeah,
one.
but there's like a lot of dudes this time around. At least double the dudes.
I
Double the
just want to kind of give you my thought process here. I want to
Sure.
position myself so that I can be in between, or so that the bugbear is in between where the goblins are firing from and where I am.
Oh,
Like,
okay, I see. So you would step to your left just a little bit, but let me show you what I see. If I can draw it. Polygon. That's what I want.
I can unsheath my weapon as part of my move action, right?
Correct.
Since I'm okay.
If you have at least BAB1, which
yes, I do.
you okay, Ian?
No, I don't know what I'm making right now. Hold on. Here's the road, right? You see it?
Yep.
Wherever you want the road.
I
I can only go under the road.
yeah, I need to put it on the map layer. There we go. The at this point it should be pretty obvious if it's not. What? Oh shit! You didn't hear that. What this is?
Right. So I would probably be like,
No. I said 20 feet. Oh, you got
did
closer,
you?
so you could. Yeah.
oh, wait,
20
what's
feet off, you
oh, I
noticed.
didn't hear that. I didn't. So I'd be right there.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't hear that.
And we got-
Further back.
Yeah. Wait, Neius, is your token out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my token. Hold on, let me.
No, that's my token.
No, I'm
Uh,
saying my token's the one that's not out.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
there we
okay.
go. Cool. I like that one. I like the little fur coat. You look a little Jon Snowish though.
I was just thinking that.
I need to get some things real quick though. Sorry.
And then a Tarask shows up out of nowhere.
Ah! There's one.
And then an oversized spider token shows up out of nowhere.
They've improved their asset list, which I think is. Oh no, they're premium. Ah!
Rest in peace, premium.
Rip.
Is premium a one-time thing?
I
No,
think
it's monthly.
Oh, okay.
Those are not bugbears. Those are really creepy. Can you help me and explain to me what this
It's a
is?
zombie. What?
No, it's more than
That's interesting.
Yeah, totally got it. This might be as close as I can get to it, sadly. But it is what it is.
Hercules!
Hercules, yeah, pretty much. But it's like the similar kind of weapon and everything too. So, yeah, these three were around each other. This one got shoved over, so it was like about here. This one charged up to you. I assume the two of you were next to each other, right? So it'd probably
Yeah.
be more like here.
Yeah.
I'd say they were about... Yeah, they would be here. Actually, you two were next to each other, so boom. There we go. That's it.
Okay, they're not super far.
Alright, my initiative table, where is it? Here it is.
Okay.
Oh, I need to order this correctly. Oh, wrong way. Boom.
Right way.
Okay, so yeah.
I
the-
don't know what... Oh, that's got one. Okay.
Okay, so over. We'll just say it's your turn now, Van.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I'm gonna take my 5-foot step that way, and then unsheath my sword and make a two-handed attack. I don't get a plus to hit with a two-handed strike, do I? It's just a damage.
No, it's just damage.
Okay. I think I can still do my Mage's Pool. Let me make sure.
Is it swift action? Yeah.
I'm checking right now.
Oh, but swift action would be eaten up by the 5-step
By
move,
the
wouldn't it?
5-foot step, yeah. I don't know if it's an
Well-
immediate or a swift action.
So, this 5-foot step's such a weird action, because it classifies as like a bunch of different stuff. Like, it's a move action that takes up like a swift action. So weird.
No, it is a swift action, so I can't activate it this turn.
Okay.
Let me find my bonus real quick.
Give me a D100.
Damn it.
Had to happen. Had to happen.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's bad, right? That's really bad, right?
Oh my god, that's really bad.
Oh my god. I'm not looking forward to this.
Mike, deal your damage.
Deal my damage?
Deal your damage. How much
My
damage do
normal
you do?
damage?
Yes.
Normal, like full damage with a two-handed
Full
strike.
normal damage. Yes.
Ah! Strength mod and a half, right?
Yep.
Oh, I don't want to do this.
Let's hope our... If I am thinking what I'm thinking it's thinking, I hope RNG's in my favor.
So you, okay, in the process, Neius, you get closer to try and, block for Van. But he takes a swing from the right, maybe forgetting that you're there, slicing into your gut, and dealing 15 points of damage.
Oh my god.
I'll just kind of like spit up blood, like bleh. Oh, Jesus Christ! What the fuck, dude?
That was a lot of damage.
Yeah, I know.
Neius, it's your turn.
I'm just kind of like, are you kidding me right now?
What? I thought you were further back.
I've been in front of you trying. I get. I cast Cure Light Wounds because I'm trying to think of what I need to.
Yeah, you just default. Yeah, okay, so you heal 5. You stop coughing up blood, but there's still a reasonable amount of damage done to you.
I'm just gonna like. Let's see. Move over here. This. I'm gonna use Vonnegut as my shield, who I will shield with my shield.
You know, that's reasonable. That's totally reasonable. And I'm just making it so I have a reasonable way of... Yeah. Oh, wrong way. Because I think at this point it's back to the top of the order. Oh, except for one of them. Should really be like that.
I don't know you could do that.
Oh, move things around? Oh yeah, so if you right click a token, you can do add turn, and so it actually just adds them. So you can
highlights like which one is which.
Yep, it's really, really handy. Although now I might have just like overwhelmed myself. We'll see. So it's right here. I know which bugbear is which though, so and it's kind of obvious that they are bugbears, so I don't get to hide it anymore. So this one, yeah, it gets its bow out. Cool. We're at the top of the order.
Just a bunch of bandit bringers.
Yep. Oh, 2 arrows go flying in your direction, Vonnegut, but they don't have. Yep. There's 1. And there's 2. Both just pew, pew, just like what is it? Stormtrooper style. This one goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that as far as it can move? Oh god. 5, 6. Not in range though. The other bugbear takes a swing at you, Vonnegut. Totally whiffing over you again. This one goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and takes a shot at. Well, at this point, all I can see is you, Neius, and once again in Stormtrooper style. Bam.
Okay. I'm going to take a 4-round action. Attack this guy with well, a one-handed swing and chill touch.
Go for it.
Okay.
In what order?
What do you mean? Like which one first? Main hand swing and then chill touch after.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Main hand swing. Oh. I'm gonna do my swift action, get my Mage's Pool going first.
Cool.
Before I forget.
Done.
Too many things on my...
It's fun, isn't it? That is a hit. Roll for damage.
And that's the chill touch?
No, that's the swing.
+7, Jesus Christ.
7 damage. Alright, so you slice into the bugbear's gut. You hear him croak. Let's see. And do your chill touch.
Okay. Or, sorry. Would a 17 still hit for my attack?
Yeah, I believe
Okay.
so.
Yeah, I forgot to do the -2.
Oh, the -2, yeah.
And there's my touch attack.
Touch attack that, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, no, dude, I had your melee adjust.
It's a melee touch attack.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 8.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't. So, as you like try to grab at this bugbear's neck, he kind of moves towards the sword to kind of ram it out, and like in doing so, dodges your touch. I don't think the spell fizzles out quite yet though, because it's just in your hand.
Okay.
I want to say. Yes.
I use iron weapon to create a battle axe.
Ooh. Do it. Do it dirty.
I did, and I'm just gonna hang. I'm just gonna hang right here, and then, cause you know.
Sure. Oh yeah, because you're.
I don't feel like taking melee hits quite yet.
At this point, one of the bugbears goes, "Arg, bug, bug, bug," and like, the goblins kind of look at each other for a moment and begin to advance. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's. Yeah, actually, it's funny how it works out because these all go perfectly together. So it's your turn and then enemy turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they take their second move, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. They look like they're strafing around to flank you both. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. At this point, they're sheathing their. Well, they've actually dropped their bows entirely, and they're pulling out little short swords, little baby short swords. This one moves up to here. Vonnegut takes a swing at you. Both of them take swings at you, actually.
Okay.
So let's roll 2 dice at the same time because we can.
Uh-oh.
See how that goes. Hey, no, don't. Uh-oh. You'll be fine. It's okay.
Same damn time.
The same damn time. What's your? Oh yeah, you. Being a veteran of spectator sport, nimbly dodge both of them.
Nice.
Goblins are gone. It's your turn, Van.
Neius, can you handle the one behind me?
I got you, fam.
Okay. I'm gonna go into total defense
Mm.
and just hold my ground for a turn.
Okay. +4 to your AC. Neius, you're up.
I'll swing at the one right next to me.
Yeah, he has his little short sword out. He's about to swing at you, and you do your damage.
Let's see, is it +4? Yes, sir.
Where is it? I'll just use a percent die. I can't find a D10. Yeah, you, he goes, "Argh!" You just go, thump, like, into his head. And he just drops. Boom.
I want to.
Yeah, what's your move? That was really anticlimactic. Poor guy.
I'm gonna sidestep right.
Okay, cool. Look at you. Alright. Enemy turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Takes a stab at you, flanking you.
So hold on.
Your AC right now, +4, plus the 2 that, your friend is giving you is what?
Is that flat-footed or armor or just AC?
No, it's armored, but you're taking a minus. Okay, just tell me your AC right now.
15.
No.
+2.
+4, +2.
21.
Actually, what is total defense? Is that deflection?
I don't think
I forget,
so.
but
Let me. Hold on.
Dodge. It's dodge.
dodge. Oh, and dodge is like one of the only stackable stats in the game.
Yeah, so there you go. You are at 21 AC. That does not hit you. It would normally, but a combination of you dodging and Neius kind of. He probably like shoves. No, he shoves you like just a little bit to like your left, and it makes the slash miss. Let's see. Yeah, and then there's this one. Takes a 5-step move this way, and attacks you. Yes. Yeah, definitely not high enough still. This bugbear moves in. I'm just gonna get all the movement done and then take the swings. You are considered super flanked right now, Vonnegut. You're gonna take 2 bugbear swings and a goblin swing. One of them hits you. Morningstar goes crack right into your chest, dealing 6 damage.
Damn.
That hurts. Get more dice out so I can roll them.
This guy
Have
is
a
the
minute.
one that I hit earlier, right? This one?
I thought it was this one.
Yeah, I thought it was that one too.
Oh, okay, so this guy hit
What?
before.
Yeah. He looks like he's on his last legs.
That makes my decision easier.
Oh, I didn't swing for the goblin, but he missed. Okay, cool. Van, you're up.
Just thinking about how I want to do this. I actually want to disarm this guy.
Okay. Go for it. Are you proficient in disarming? Because you'll
Yeah.
provoke an attack of opportunity from 4 different people. Oh, you are. Okay,
No,
cool.
I am.
That would've been real-
I thought
was
about
about to
that first.
I was really concerned, like, I hope he has a feat.
Wow.
Yeah, you do not succeed. You try to... How would you try to disarm? Like, what's your method?
I guess I would just try to smack the dude's hand. Like, I would cut out his hand so that he would try to drop his weapon.
Okay,
Poke
yeah.
his fingers.
You slap him on the wrist and he just, like, he gives you a grunt. Yeah. Neius.
I'm gonna smack the weakened bugbear
Do it!
and not roll a 210.
Ooh, that hits. Roll for damage.
Whoa!
How do you swing?
I'm just gonna quick. You have nothing towards these guys. You hit him, right?
Grab.
Decapitate.
Yeah, you do. Just, boom, and the head just topples off in X direction. Let's find out. Wait. Yeah. His head is lying over here now.
Yeah.
And he just collapses. Seeing this... What do they do? That's the question. You know what? No. They continue fighting. Okay. So, 3 attacks on you. You're considered flanked still, Vonnegut. I'll do the 2 goblin swings first. What? What's your AC?
21?
Well, you're not using total defense anymore, are you?
Oh, no, I'm not. So, 17? Yeah, 17.
One of the goblin hits. One of the goblin crits. And then... Bugbear... Oh,
Are you kidding me?
Alright, let
Are you
me...
kidding?
No, this is hilarious, because it means my dice are fair. Let me resolve the goblin damage first.
Okay. See if there's anything left.
Yeah, we'll see.
They're all gonna roll ones, right?
They're all
Yeah.
sticking you like a pig. That's the... Wait a minute, no, it's times 3? What the fuck?
What?
What kind of weapon is he? Oh, the club has a ×3.
No, sorry, no, it's times 2. I'm sorry, short
Okay, I was
sword.
about to say.
No, I misread. You take 8 damage getting stuck from these short swords, and then
Okay.
I have a lot of dice right now. No, this could be really funny. I want it to be. Oh, it's not that funny. Yeah, okay. As these goblins move up to try and like both stick you, he like tries to swing at you and trips over one of the goblins and just falls prone.
Nice.
The bugbear. And so he's boom, and you see him like struggling to get up. See, I wanted it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna swing on to you too, by the way. Nice. Oh shit. Well, he hits you, dealing 4 damage. So you both get stuck. little tiny sticks. Van, you're up.
So I forget what the ruling was last time, but can I attack both of these guys with one with spell, one with swing?
Yeah, you did that last time.
Okay. I'm gonna do that then at the usual minus dose.
Do it.
So swing on this guy. Oh wait, that's a 15. I forgot to add my mages.
You just barely hit him. This goblin also tries to move his shield arm up, but realizing he doesn't have a shield on at this moment, gets hit.
Man, a lot of these.
Well, because like these aren't things that I think about, and I'm not gonna rule like he has a shield all of a sudden because I'll be lame.
Yeah. 15 damage.
Fit. I thought there was a roll. Fuck. Okay. So you ram your bastard sword straight into the chest of this goblin and just stick him to the ground, essentially. What do you do with your other attack?
You said I still have the spell queued, or did it fizzle by this point?
No, it's queued up because you haven't spent it doing anything else.
Okay. Well then I'm gonna caress this guy.
Hey, good luck. You like motion to grab its head, and you hear yeah, Mark, and he just ducks out of the way.
Damn.
Nice.
Let's take a swing-a-roni, and that's probably a miss.
That is a miss. He nimbly dodges under your battle axe. Just. Alright, well. This one that you're fighting, Neius, like seeing the battle axe just go whoosh over its head, realizes it needs to count its blessings, and pieces out.
How does
5
it
foot
piece
step.
out?
5 foot step,
Okay.
and then
Dang.
actually, no, it would probably just bolt. So like, if it takes 2 full round moves, would it actually still be able to retreat, or did you consider?
So there's the withdraw action, which basically does that, but in a safe manner, so that
Yeah.
I don't get a free attack.
No, he wants to live. I'm not giving you that. He runs out of your sight. This one saw his friend just drop, realizing he just got a healthy stab onto Vonnegut, takes another stab. Misses, because you're not considered flanked anymore.
Nice.
Bugbear gets up, provoking an attack of opportunity.
Alright, I'm gonna swipe at him. Actually, can I use my spell on him?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
swipe back. I'm gonna swing at him then.
Oh wait, oh okay.
No, but it's charged up.
Oh, he still has the charge. Oh,
Yeah, because
he
he hasn't hit anything.
Yeah,
Oh,
just swing
well
the
then-
arm around.
Actually, no, you could, because it's just considered another attack.
Okay.
You could if you want, yeah.
Man,
So this bugbear takes a swing at you.
I just kind of like, just flapping his arm around.
What's your AC? Oh no, that hits you. It doesn't matter what your AC is. Dealing 8 damage. Spiked you, like, the side of the head just...
Alright, I'm like visibly bleeding out right now.
Yeah, you are. You are. Van, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm kind of pissed off.
I'd be too.
I'm just gonna focus on this guy. Same thing as last turn, swinging a spell. I just want to get rid of the spell, honestly.
Yeah, go for it.
That's my swing. Oh, it's funny, it's the same roll. And there's my spell.
Yeah. That... Yeah, you grab him, like, on his... Like, around his neck, essentially. Chill touch, what does it do?
channels negative energy, 1d6 points of damage per level, and they take 1 point of strength damage unless it makes a 4th save.
Alright, well, give me the damage.
Wait, you can make this melee touch attack up to 1 time per level. Or you can use this melee touch attack. Okay, hold on. I just noticed that.
Oh, so you have 3 charges of it.
Oh, so he could hit like 3 different people with the same charge?
Yeah.
Which is really interesting. I didn't see that until just now.
And at a certain point, you'll be able to imbue your weapon with that and do it all in
Just
one
keep
hit.
stabbing people.
He could already do that.
Yeah, he could, but
sorry.
he elected not to.
Oh, okay. That would actually be pretty sick.
Right?
A chilling touch sword and then another spell. That's awesome.
Wait, so then, yeah, because I could charge it and then stabby stab and then have my other hand on like pokey poke.
Hey, dude.
That's awesome.
You just... Yeah, you grab this bugbear by the neck and just in your fury, like, he's not moving anymore, and you, like, ram him down to his knees as, like, the eyes are, like, going in the back of his head. He's still conscious, but, like, he's incapacitated.
Okay, well, I want to hold this thing up by the neck and look at the goblin and try to stay in goblin, just run.
Give me a linguistics check.
Okay, hold on.
This is more entertaining for me than anything, but... Okay, damn it, you nailed it. Alright, yeah. Okay.
But before I want to quickly tell Van, hey, duck really low, really quick.
Huh? Okay, that kind of defeats the moment, but okay.
And then I jump over Van for a jumping swing.
Onto who? Onto what?
On the goblin.
Okay, do it. Do it. So you make your...
Dude.
Alright. Tell me what happens. Just roll it again, please. Oh no.
Wait.
Oh no.
Wait. A 14 doesn't hit?
No, its AC is 15. Roll me a D100.
Oh my god, dude.
Roll for your dex, lower is better. If you roll higher than your dex, you'll be unconscious for a round.
Do I roll like nothing, or do I have my dex? Or do I just roll blank?
Roll a 1d20. Okay, you succeeded.
I'm good.
But I'm gonna show you what your character does. You go, ah, and you jump over, and you trip over Van. You feel this and go poof, just straight on your face. You're completely prone.
I think that face completely encapsulates how good.
I mean, regardless, this guy goes, "Arr!" and he just runs. Imagine something like 3 times his size just come crashing down. So you still have this bugbear held by the neck as he's just like, yeah. Combat is essentially over.
I'm gonna lay the bugbear down and kick his weapon away.
Okay, yeah, he kind of falls on his back, and he tries crawling backwards. Very slow.
I'm gonna put my foot on his chest and try to keep him where he is. He's gonna like follow
Okay.
suit.
I'm just gonna stay laying down, face down on the ground. I'm just gonna lay there.
Wallow in your sorrow.
Alright.
I'm gonna attempt to speak with this guy and just be like, where camp? Where leader?
How forthcoming would he be? Give me a diplomacy check. Or diplomacy or intimidation, whatever's better.
They're both pretty garbage.
They kill me if I tell you. is he says it's in common.
Very well. Might as well get it over with now then. I'll just.
Oh no!
Oh, okay. I was about to just. Okay. I'll have my bastard sword up to his neck. I'm just,
Yeah, and
ready to.
he's just like he's cowering at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best to just like look like I don't care at all, like completely detached from the situation, just like, all right.
What? What do you? Please let me live. What do you want? I give you anything.
Tell me where your camp is.
He looks very distraught. He looks around once more. See the goblin just into the forest, just like leaving him behind. he kind of sees that. We've no camp. They kill me. They kill me if I tell you. And he looks at your sword again. He kind of looks away. Elves, they make us capture people, pay for our lives.
I was gonna be like,
No camp. They have us. That is their camp. Ours. Please let me go. He's like trying to struggle away from the boot on his chest.
and then I'm just gonna be on like face down. Right? You should tell him to find out what's in the pit.
Very well. I'll I'm gonna take off my bag, put it down next to him, and say, "Okay, I'll spare you. Just wait there for 1 second." I also won't feel so generous.
You failed it. So you take your foot off his chest?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my bag out.
Yeah, he immediately he's like he's crawling away and he tries to get up and is like very slowly like trying to limp as fast as he can.
All right, you know what? If he's gonna be stubborn, I'm just gonna let him go.
Slowly.
Just one square at a time. Just.
Well, yeah. Now I'm trying to do two things at one time.
No, it's okay.
I'm trying to get the music up while he's trying to run away. There we go.
Let me run the bathroom real quick. 1 second.
Sure. Yeah, it's been a long. We've been going for a bit actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back as well.
Okay.
All right. Neius. I'm gonna look over to Neius and just see him.
Neius is gone. He's using the bathroom too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's just lying there still, motionless. It's essentially. When we got back into the swing of it, though, I'm really happy about this.
I'm gonna clean my sword real quick.
Okay.
Actually, what I'm gonna do is I've had an amethyst necklace in my bag for the longest time.
I don't remember why.
I remember, but
Can you enlighten me?
Huh?
Okay. Can you enlighten me on that?
It was a gift for Marigold.
Oh.
Well, it was supposed to be. I believe I got it in when I was doing the tournament.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna put it on.
Cool. Alright, welcome back. So you're still face down in the dirt.
Yep. Just,
Neius.
oh. Well, while I'm laying on the ground, I'm just gonna kind of cure light wounds myself.
Roll for concentration. No, I'm kidding.
Oh wait, that's D20 is a lot. Okay.
Actually, I'm curious. How low did you get there, Van?
I am currently at 11.
Yeah, that's a lot out of what was it? 33.
Yeah,
Yeah. Damn.
1/3. And it all basically happened in one round. Took 14 damage in like one turn.
Rolled an 18 and a 19 while you were flanked, and it's like, oh shit. Anyway.
No getting around that, you know.
No.
I finally get up.
Neius, I think this whole drow situation might be a little more complicated than we thought.
I'm brushing the dirt off myself. Yeah, you're right about that. I cast Cure Light Wounds on Van.
Oh.
Nice.
Well, I got that did, yeah.
He didn't really believe he's still feeling it from getting slashed for 14 earlier.
This is gonna be you have my thanks.
I kind of throw the iron weapon like to the side and it just breaks on impact.
Yeah.
What that monster says is true. It seems that almost all the evil coming from this area is at their root. I don't know if this is something that we can just make disappear.
You're right. I'm just kind of like, rubbing my hand on like my forehead, or like my fingers on my forehead, just kind of like thinking.
Yeah. Same. Maybe it'd be best if we headed back and gave a report.
That was the objective.
I know we didn't really reach the far part, or I don't think we've reached the far part of the trail yet, but...
Why don't you both give me a survival check to think about how far in this trail you guys are? DC is 13.
Oh, I don't have it. Oh, I do have it trained. It's just low.
I don't think you need it trained.
Oh.
Okay. Van, you think back of how far you've traveled, you feel like you're actually at the halfway point now. That either way, it doesn't matter what direction you go.
Well...
If anything, there's just like a quarter to an eighth of it that's left undiscovered. And unkempt or whatever.
Well, we have two options. We've been traveling for about a day and a half, so I'd say we're about halfway there. So we could try to get to the root of all this now, or we can go back and report what we've learned.
That was what he wanted us to do. Just report the surroundings. We should stick with that for now. We might get in over our heads if we try to explore much deeper, especially if it's just us two.
Agreed. Well, it's decided then. Just give me a moment to patch myself up a little bit, and then we can head out.
Alright.
So I'm gonna do a healer's kit on myself.
Okay. Yeah, I think that if you do it successfully, it increases the rate that you heal at per day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Although you guys have been in combat a lot, so
Yeah.
you don't necessarily.
It's more of a...
Long-term healing or whatever. Which one doesn't
my healing.
that you need? I forget which one it is that makes you heal it on the spot.
That's like critical. Treat
That's
deadly
like-
wounds.
that's
When
like if
treating
you're
deadly
dying.
wounds, you can restore hit points. to 1 hit point per level of the creature. If you exceed the DC by 5 or more, add your Wisdom modifier, if positive, to the amount. The DC for deadly wounds is 20. Yeah, that's not a 20.
Alright. Which way do we want to head back?
Let's go back east. Follow back.
Full circle?
That would be west, but east would be continuing down the trail.
Oh, okay, sorry. Let's go west.
That's what I'm here for.
Alright. Sounds good.
You sure you don't want to go east and fall into the pitfall trap and totally forget about it?
I remembered well and clear about the... Dang it. Okay, Ian, can we, like, backtrack? I wanted to throw my iron weapon into the pit. That's what I wanted to do.
Fine, you do. You toss your battle axe, and it dissipates, like, as it hits, and you just hear this, as, like, this blanket that seemed to have been covering it falls in, and just, boom, and you just see this, like, large hole in the ground, 10 by 10 feet.
Had enough with pitfall traps.
Yeah. I'm sure, I know you would have appreciated that.
Alright. Let's go. We shouldn't stand around too much longer.
No, we're wasting daylight.
Right. So the two of you start working your way back. You get to the halfway point and you see, yeah, you pass by a couple familiar spots, a couple arrows stuck in a side of the tree with a bow on the ground. As it turns night.
And we would have set camp up a little early so we could do spell recovery
Yeah.
than usual.
Yeah. So you guys probably get to that point and you call it a night.
Can I attempt to identify my potion?
Go for it. I'll give you at least one chance a day.
Okay. And sorry, you said it's perception?
Yes.
Okay.
Nope.
I wanna try to observe my potion.
Can I observe his potion too?
Nope. Yeah, both of you are just like sniffing and tasting these potions, like
It's a
intermittent.
potion.
It's a potion. Yeah, you can't tell. You can't. I'll tell you what, like you can't just keep tasting it though. That'd be kind of
Yeah. No.
and like you just run out.
Honestly, what I was gonna
I think
do
you
is-
get one more try until like doing more would affect the duration or the onset of the
Dosha.
Yeah.
associate.
Alright. Well, I will sleep since we agreed on it. I'll try to heal us up when I wake up and recover, so that way we can at least not be all beat up and move at least a bit more comfortably.
We appreciate it. But yeah, you go ahead and get your sleep, and I'll take the first watch.
Okay.
And I do so.
I like these dice. They've been fun. They've been a lot of fun. The purple ones, not the onyx ones that have been destroying you guys earlier.
Purple lives matter.
Dude, purple's my favorite color.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah,
These
these
are so fun.
yeah these dice are nicer. If I want to kill you guys, I can go back to the onyx. But okay. Hey, you know what? In the middle of the night, this would be at your watch. Van, again. You hear howling. As you set up your campfire, every once in a while you see some beady eyes looking in. They look like wolves. And they're just kind of staring.
I'm gonna unsheath my bastard sword and just kind of sit cross-legged and have the sword, you know, like horizontal across my knees, and just look out towards the forest where they're coming from.
Sure. They're at this point it's not just one, it's maybe like two, but they're more just observing.
Mhm.
Every once in a while, they look back. It sounds like there's a bigger of a pack behind them, and maybe after about a half an hour, they leave.
Okay.
Cool. That's the most eventful thing that happens in your watch. You wake up, Neius, what, after like 6 hours or something?
Whatever it takes for me to get spells back.
Well, I mean, that's a whole 8, though.
That's what we agreed on, though.
Okay, cool. So you both do 8.
Before Van goes to sleep, I'll cast 2 Cure Light Wounds on him. Oh my god.
Nice.
And I'll
It's
cast
a
one.
little bitter.
And I'll cast one on myself.
Saving the good rolls for yourself.
What a dick.
You got the 6 is 1 less than 7. You got 10 total. I only got 7 total. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's all about that efficiency, though, man.
Yeah. Better get one big boy heal than a bunch of little heals. You know, it's like.
You know, playing WoW, you ever be a healer and you get like those big ass crits on a tank, and it's just like, yeah, you're full again, motherfucker. Feel it. Like, I got that so often. It's such a great
You
feeling.
just spam rejuvenation on the off tank.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You played a druid. Fuck you.
Yeah.
No, like, my most satisfying because they'd stick me to main tank heals sometimes for some reason as a shaman, and like every once in a while I'd get like 300k crit heals. It was just like boom, and he's like full health, and I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, nothing eventful happens for you, Neius, and you wouldn't really know any better if it did. You're just relying on your hearing, but it is what it is. You both wake up, spells rejuvenated except for the 3 healing spells. You continue on your way, I assume.
Yes.
Cool. By the time, at this point, you're just retracing your steps. You're seeing familiar things. The nature is actually getting more lively. So, yeah, no, there's just more happy animals and not the predatory kinds.
Yeah. One last time, I want to try to identify that potion.
You know.
I will try one last time to identify my potion. What? What?
Hmm.
Huh?
It's like a first level spell. Probably, yeah. Because that's what you said, 15 plus spell level. Or a second level. Or random third level.
Give me one moment.
Okie dokie, artichoke. Boy, I get to go to work at 10:15 in the morning. Oh, but it's only a... No, it's not... It's almost...
Where the hell's a list of this stuff? Anyway, I'll just... No, I should figure this out now. Actually, we'll keep role-playing and I'll keep looking for it, but... You did identify it.
Oh. Sorry, I'm muting my mic while I eat.
That's fine, that's fine. You guys get back from the dirt road back onto the main road by the time it's starting to turn dark once again.
We have about another half day's travel to Barton, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If that.
Hey, Neius, you wanted to haul it? We're not too far away.
Yeah, I think I can power through one day. We can just sleep it out when we get there.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Well, you guys then make it to Barton in the wee hours of the night. There's a guard posted with a torch, and he sees the two of you come in, all battle-worn. That being said, though... he kind of gives you a wary look, seeing the marks, and, you guys aren't fully healed yet, are you?
No.
And
No.
that and your armor probably needs a little bit of repairing, along with your clothes.
I would have just been like, evening, sir, as I pass by.
I think he nods at that. He continues his solemn watch. But he lets you guys in without a hitch.
Nice.
You guys, ooh, it's snowing hard again! Yay! Is it snowing over in Chicago right now?
No, it almost snowed yesterday, but
It's been snowing a lot. It's great. I love it. It's fucking great. It actually makes Cleveland look really nice because the factories, you don't see them. Well, yeah, you see them, but you don't see the flames just gouting.
yeah.
So there are some certain parts where you look and it's just like hills, like forest, or not forest, but trees and hills.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Dude, the one thing I miss about St. Mary's was
Oh, Minnesota, Jesus Christ, it's beautiful.
oh my God, yeah, and it
Absolutely
was up in the
beautiful.
mountains. The school itself was up in the mountains, and you could literally go 5 minutes, 5 minute walk from the campus, and you're in the woods.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Place
There
was
are one
fucking
nice thing.
beautiful when it snowed.
Cool. Well, yeah, you guys make it back to Barton. I don't think I ever named the tavern, but I can come up with a name right now if you want.
Wailing Weasel.
No. Wait, the what? The ailing weasel? Is that what you said?
Wailing Weasel, I don't know.
Wailing weasel. No, it's not the wailing weasel. But I'm writing that down.
Okay, just go ahead and steal my ideas, why don't you?
No, that's dumb. No, it's the rusty horseshoe.
Nice.
You guys hold back up in this.
That name sounds familiar.
Does it?
Yeah, I don't know where, but it just sounds familiar.
And you relax again.
Oh, yeah.
So, how much longer do you have, Blake, before you actually have to leave?
About an hour, maybe two.
Well, because I want to give you enough time to, like, get ready. Because I'd feel bad, like, we play and then you leave, like, immediately, but, like, you know.
Right.
So, I mean, if there's anything left that you guys want to do, like, if you want to make that report, that's fine. I might want to do that with Jackson around
Yeah.
as a player.
No, I agree.
But you can do, like, small town things if you want.
Like heal each other up until we're full. I'll do that.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. You can take a day to, like...
I would refuse, honestly.
Hmm?
Like, if you tried to heal me, I'd just say, you know, I've dealt with wounds before. You know, you can save your energy. I'll just let this one heal on its own.
If you insist.
Why go through the effort of wrapping myself up if I, you know.
I mean, we might just probably gonna, rest a few days. Anyways, right?
Yeah. Plus, being wounded is a good excuse for taking it slow.
Fair enough.
Hey guys, guess what?
What?
It's fucking raining.
Oh my god. And now it's raining. Oh boy!
But it's relaxing,
Yeah.
if there were one.
Just gonna sit over by the fire and kick my feet up. You know. There's a little bit of pain, you know, residual pain from all the battles, but again, it's like, it feels good. Sometimes it feels good to be in pain, if that makes any sense at all.
Because it's a
Definitely.
gratification
Yeah.
thing, you know. Why don't you both give me perception checks? You don't need to give me a minus there. Yes.
I mean, I don't have a plus either.
So, Van, you're noticing the treatment that you got before you left is actually definitely a lot more widespread. And, like, you'd be sitting in front of the hearth, in front of the fire, and every once in a while you'll hear people whisper. You'll kind of, like, look over to the side, and there's some people pointing at you talking.
Can't make out anything they're saying though.
No. There's too much of a bustle in the tavern. But yeah, this goes for the both of you. You may not notice, maybe just a little bit, but you're not sure if that's just been a normal thing because they think you look weird, but because you can't really see that far anyway.
Right.
You're just starting, it's like you're noticing it now.
Are there any kids? Or is it all just old people?
Hi, I'm Prince Hanson. I'm gonna need you.
Well, it depends. Actually, let me see. Yeah, there would be a couple kids, and maybe a couple kids at like a table, that every once in a while, the servers will just kind of like go by and you know, make small talk with them and go back. Kids are just being kids.
Yeah.
And at one of the tables in a corner.
Okay. Yeah, that's some fun. Okay, I'm gonna whatchamacallit. I'm gonna try to kick up the hearth a little bit so that some of the embers kind of spark up. And as the embers are sparking, I'm gonna cast dancing lights, so that it looks like, oh, there's blah 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 coming from the embers, you know.
Sure.
I'm just gonna try to make a bit of a scene.
Why don't you give me a performance check?
Oh shit.
You have to have it trained, but just, you know, charisma based.
1 sec.
Don't burn the tavern down.
I don't think
Still,
do the
that's
dancing
still...
lights still emit heat? Like to
No, but he's kicking the hearth up.
Oh,
and trying
right.
People definitely take notice to it, and actually some of the people like a stop conversation or just kind of enjoying it. The kids, actually, you stop hearing like the you stop hearing the buzz coming from them, and they're more just like oohing and eyeing over in the corner. But they would not dare come close to that.
I'm gonna stand up next to the lights and the hearth, and you know, one hand kind of covering my wounds. I'm gonna raise one of my hands, and I'm just gonna speak to them, to the town.
Like across the tavern, or
Yeah. And just kind of slowly, I'm gonna look up and say, "This is a really nice place that you guys have made for yourself. I feel blessed to have come across it, and I hope you trust that me and my friend here," I'm gonna like kind of motion towards Neius. We're doing everything we can to figure out what's going on in the woods. And
I think you get some inspired looks from the bar. Some of the kids are a little confused by it, but yeah, you definitely... The mood's kind of shifted from "God damn it, it's raining again" to "Hey." Like, this is...
yeah. And,
I think you just made their day.
I'm gonna say one last thing. It's just gonna say, I want you guys to look out for each other. I know I have no right saying that. I haven't been around nearly long enough, but there's only good that will come if you guys have each other's backs. And I'm just gonna sit down and continue with whatever, just relaxing.
Yeah, you probably don't get to reap the benefits of the reactions of it because you sit back down, but... Cool. Should we end on that note, or is there
Yeah.
something...
No, I'm gonna buy a drink, a couple drinks, and just end the night like that.
One for you, or sorry, both for you, or one for you and Neius?
Both for me, and then if Neius is looking at me, then I'll get him one too.
I was looking at the bar myself. I was thinking about it.
I think the first round that the two of you get around the house.
Nice.
Alright,
Yeah.
there it is. Alright. You guys are giving me a lot. I appreciate it, because it means we get to go in a cool direction. That being said, 4 goblins and 2 bugbears.